about Anthony Edwards did an interview with ESPN with Austin Rivers and Malika Andrews, and Austin Rivers said he think he gonna be the best player. Talking about Anthony Edwards in 2 to 3 years. Anthony Edwards agreed. He said he only 40%. He's only 40% of where, out of his whole potential. He said people forget this is just my 4th year, and I'm only 22 years old. So I'm a huge fan. I believe that to be true. I believe, in my opinion, he might be one of the best players, if not the best player right now. People look at Luka, but he's so damn hard to play with. That's what y'all not looking at. At one point, Michael was too. And Michael figured it out that he had to allow, Scotty to run the offense, and he learned how to win basketball games. But, you hear Jason Kidd, and Luka's very arrogant. I think he to the point where he's so arrogant that he think he can't learn nothing else. And the brand of basketball, even when they playing defense, the brand of basketball that they play, which is ISO and ball dominant, that's not going to win in the playoffs. So they got to find some fluidity, some ball movement. And if they find an offense where he learned to play without being ball dominant, Dallas might win a championship. But, as I keep going, Anthony Edwards is easy to play with, man. He really is. Play well with Cat, play well with Mike Conley. Some guys just, he ain't as ball dominant as some of these. I watch these guys, he'll make the extra pass. He'll move without the basketball. I mean, his teammates believe in him. Karl Anthony Towns, he said, I always tell him he's going to be the face of the league. And this is another guy who was the number 1 overall pick. It was his franchise, and it seemed like he willing to relinquish to Anthony Edwards. And that's being a solid person. You know what I'm saying? If he ever embraces being a center and embraces doing the dirty work like Chris Bosh did in Miami, Minnesota might go on an epic run. And people may view Anthony Edwards as the best player on that team, but Karl Anthony Towns might be the most important player on that team. They wouldn't need Rudy Gobert if he played like he wanted to be a center. He wanted to be a guard. It's hard to win championships like that. This is why you don't see big men, really dominating anymore like they used to, because they don't embrace the paint. You see Jokic, he embraces the paint. He embraces his back to the basket. Even if he get down there and get a bucket on the block when they really need it. He get down there and make the extra pass. And that's pretty much, what you truly looking for if you want to be truly dominant as the big fella. He can't be dominant shooting threes, trying to compete with the wings and the guards. So if Karl Anthony Towns actually embrace being a center, it's over with. It's over with. Embrace the paint. Embrace the contact. Embrace, locking down the paint. He got all the tools to be the top 5, top 3. He got the tools to be the best player in the league, to be real. He just don't know how to use what he got to get what he needs. But I definitely believe that he definitely one of the best players in the league. And me, man, it's over. Steph, LeBron, all them dudes, KD, they had their time. I know people want to hold on to it. Anthony Edwards and Shea Gillensley remind me of throwback NBA players. Shea was cooking Steph and then posted on Instagram about cooking Steph and showing the clips of cooking Steph. Hell yeah, stop being friendly with these dudes, man. These old dudes not gonna lay down and get out the league. Y'all gotta force them out the league. Y'all gotta force these old dudes out the league, and that's what they doing. Shea Gillensley, they took, and you got Shannon Sharp, who's a basketball. I mean, being a novice, is just too overstating it. He don't know shit about OKC's the worst number 1 seed in the league ever. How the fuck they the worst number 1 seed ever when Cleveland was the number 1? Cleveland, the number 1 seed, getting their ass took in the Pound Town under LeBron. That was one of the worst number 1 overall seeds ever. Let's talk about that. He quick to forget that weak ass Cleveland team had that that number 1 overall seed. So ain't nobody really trying to hear what he got to. I'm the worst number 1 seed, and it's one of the most competitive Western conferences we've seen in a long time. Make that make sense, right? But Anthony Edwards and guys like Shea get like coming. Giannis, you had your time. Dame and all them dudes, they had their time. These young killers is coming. And unless Luka learn how to be team friendly, a more team friendly player, he ain't gonna fuck with them. Both of them guys' teams are engaged, fully engaged. They love playing with those guys. And nobody like playing with Luka. Let's keep it funky. Jalen Brunson knew better. That's why he got the hell up out of there. So, shout out to Anthony Edwards. I think he right, bro. Fantastic. Got one of the best shoes out there. Got one of the best personalities out there. Got one of the best games out there. Nobody really talking about how he embracing the mid-range game. He said, I still ain't really found my spots on what side of the court I like to be on. That's deep. That's deep. That's truly deep. That's truly deep. So, that's truly deep, bro. So when you start hearing things where the guys say things like that, bro, that's like he really 4 years in, 1 year removed from Georgia University, and he may improve in every year. Every year. So once he get his fitness involved, or stop eating Popeye's chicken like Karl Anthony Towns said, it's on and popping. 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 So can't wait to see his evolution. I believe he's gonna be the face of the league. Him, Shea, you know what I'm saying? Steph and LeBron don't want to let it go. They gonna try to form some super teams next year. It's over with. The league need to turn into the changing of the guard. And the great thing about the changing of the guard that the league need is that these guys are in different markets. You got Paolo in Orlando, Shea out there in Oklahoma City. You got Ant and Carl out there in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? You got Brunson rekindling the New York market. You need that shit, man. I'm tired of looking at just Boston, LA, Boston. I understand they built the league on that rivalry. Shit, the Lakers, LA ain't got no fucking lakes. The Lakers is the true Minnesota. They really the Minnesota Lakers. They should have changed the name when they came to LA. They talking about the Clippers ain't original. Neither is the fucking the Lakers. They took a whole team from Minneapolis to Minnesota. That's why they called the Lakers, because Minnesota had a bunch of goddamn lakes. You want to get baptized in Lake Minnetonka? Come on, man. But hey, check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Yeah, the Lakers caught a strike. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out my NBA Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Well, not more Google, no more Kick, Twitch. Got the Patreon about to kick off, so we'll do some basketball breakdowns. We'll talk about things we can't talk about on YouTube, explicit. So I'm still working on that tier. So bear with me. Hopefully by Saturday morning I have it all completed. But I appreciate y'all. Peace.